All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SA Boxing Talk. We are here with a man that wants to turn pro next year, Hamza Hassim. Hamza, big year for you next year. I just wanted to find out what led you to the decision to move from amateurs to the professional ranks.
I just felt it was time to move on to new stuff, to new beginnings, and hopefully it goes well.
You've recently transitioned to Sean Ness, and he's made a big change of your career. Let's talk about that.
So Coach Sean is a really good coach. He's someone that I've been with, I trust, and he's taken me a long way.
Let's recap what we were talking about off camera. You mentioned you had a rough start to your amateur career, and then you made a turnaround.
Yeah, so initially my first 4 fights actually I lost, and then I came to Hotbox, and then I started getting some wins, and eventually I made it to the nationals.
I mean, that's big though. I mean, to start off with the confidence low, I'm sure, and then to make the adjustments and changes to be able to get to the nationals was a big leap for you.
Yeah, it definitely was a big leap. It was a big change.
And do you believe now, knowing that you could do it there, that you could do it in the pro ranks as well?
Definitely.
And when we talk about weight divisions and stuff where people are going to be seeing you, potentially, I know you could make a change before you turn pro, but right now, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking about super bantam, something like that, yeah.
What makes you different? How would you describe yourself to the public out there?
I would definitely say my heart differentiates me from the rest. That's something I definitely would say is different.
You'll be working in the Hotbox gym. Obviously, you've been working primarily with the amateur team, and I'm sure you're going to integrate soon into the professional team and start sparring some of the bigger named guys and sort of level up your game. Colin Nathan as well is in the gym as well. He'll obviously be guiding your career. But let's talk about your setup. Sean Ness, I'm assuming, will be your head coach.
Yeah, a trainer. I've been with him for a while, so it's best to work with him.
Explain your chemistry between the two of you, because I know I've also worked with Sean before in the amateur ranks. What is the chemistry between you two?
I felt we became really close as a coach, and we work really well together, I would say.
What does he do differently? Because I think in terms of like the professional side of things, not a lot of people know about Sean, besides the fact that he was a former South African champion.
Yeah. I think it's the way he is with his fighters, the connection he has with his fighters. It's more than just fighter-coach. It's more personal, I would say.
Have you experienced what it's like to go to the Boxing 5 promotions events?
I have been to quite a few of them, actually. It's quite entertaining. The last one was really entertaining, actually.
And do you think that's where you're going to start on the Boxing 5 promotions? Is that where you like to start?
Yeah, I would like to have my debut there.
And let's look to your future. What do you want to do? What do you aspire to be in this sport?
Of course, I aspire to be great someday. To become a world champion. That's the goal, the main aim of it.
Have you met any of your professional colleagues that you'll be moving into? I know you've been training a lot with the amateur team, and that's been the focus.
I have met a few of them. I've spoken with a few of them, with Josh, Toron, King K. I've met Sivanati before. I've met quite a few of them. I have.
And what do you think of the guys that are in the gym?
They're very friendly, very humble, very friendly guys.
Do you see yourself fitting in with the new team?
I do.
What's your personality like? If you had to, open up a little bit more and give us a bit more about who you are as a person.
I don't know to answer that. So, I would say I'm a pretty friendly person. Yeah.
What about in the ring? Do you switch up?
Yeah, you have to switch up in the ring. You can't be friends with everyone in the ring.
I see that a lot, for example, with Ismail Kadri. I feel like he's the same. Very friendly guy outside the ring. Get in the ring, it's a different story. He brings out like a sort of a beast on the inside. Is that what you like?
I would say so.
Who are you looking forward to getting in work with in terms of sparring and stuff? Have you looked at a few of the guys that you think you can learn from?
I haven't really given much thought to that, but all of them. Looking forward to it.
Okay, you're the second boxer that would have been produced by Sean Ness in terms of the pro ranks. He's got a big amateur team that obviously trains her, you'll know about that. But in terms of the professional game, he has Luco, who's gone 2-0, so he's been very successful so far. Do you look at that and think, okay, Sean's a young trainer, I can really work and go along with him?
Definitely, it inspires me to see Luco doing well in the sport. So, and I trust Sean again. I trust coach.
Have you done any work with Luco before?
I have sparred with him before, previously. He's tough, he's good. But not recently.
All right, and I think you guys are the same weight division, if I'm not mistaken, yourself and Luco, or somewhere around there, similar.
I'm not so sure what weight Luco fights at.
So I think when he started, he might have been there. I think he might have gone up a little bit now, maybe 1 or 2 divisions. But you mentioned that you saw him as a motivation. Who did you see as a motivation when you first got into the sport? I'm talking about internationally, locally. Like who are your favorites in the sport?
Initially, one of my favorite fighters was Oscar Valdez. He's not the best, but I liked his art. Currently, it's Jesse BM Rodriguez that's inspiring me to want to be. And yeah.
What do you think of the fact that Phumelela Kafu is the current WBO world champion? He's in the same weight division as Bam. They might meet up somewhere in the future. What do you think about that? That's like a sort of a dream fight for any fighter to get in the ring with Bam.
Definitely, it's exciting to see that he's gonna go that far and share the ring with Bam. It's really good.
You mentioned Oscar Valdez. He was an amazing Olympian as well. He obviously did well in the amateur ranks. As a professional, he did really well. Then he took a loss, and it didn't go so well in his career. What is it about him? Do you sort of favor his style to yours, or do you just like the way he boxed?
I like the way he boxed, and it's more the art he displays every fight. His style and his art. That's what inspires me from him. So,
Hamza, have you got a nickname yet, or are you still waiting for one?
I'm still waiting for one.
And I'm sure Sean Ness will come up with something in the future, or you might get it from someone else. But for now, obviously concentrate on getting in the ring and making a presence. You'll be, obviously, if you feature on Boxing 5 promotions, you start off on a massive platform like DAZN as well, which is globally televised. That's big for you, right?
Yeah, it's definitely a huge deal to be on DAZN for my pro debut. It's exciting. Also, a lot of nerves that come with it, but it's all part of it.
All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let you take a breather now, because I've been asking you a lot of questions. Do you want to send a message to the South African boxing public, and do you have any thank yous, any shout outs for anybody?
I would like to thank, of course, my coaches. I would like to thank Colin Nathan, SA Boxing Talk, and Boxing 5 Promotions eventually. That's it.
Awesome. Thank you very much, and we look forward to seeing you next year.
Okay. See you.